Hello, and welcome to Qarea Talks About Alien Isolations. Skipping control. Skipping. Again, me just talking about a game. What I like and dislike and all that good stuff. I mean, one of the positives of Alien Isolations, they put a lot of effort into having it look like the original Alien, technology-wise. It's like how the computers look and all that. It also falls into the great things that you have to do with a horror game. Horror games have to be a way of you trying to escape the situation you're in, because that's the only realistic way a horror game works. So once you get to the point of getting to the space station and realizing you're trapped, the whole point is to escape, which is always a good thing. The story's fine. It's perfectly equal to all kind of alien things. The map's great. I'm not even going to look at stuff. But as you go through, my things I've had issues. Wow, I went the wrong way. My things I had issues with this game was I had no reason to explore. I never felt like I needed to go out and look for supplies, look for, extra stuff. Maybe I was already exploring more than a normal person. Maybe I just got lucky. But I never felt like I needed to explore the rest of the station. The other issue I kind of had with this game, when it came down to it, it's a little long. And I know that's been, but you could literally have cut off several hours of this game to do it. Great things I like about this game is that Ripley is not a combat warrior, not a soldier, not trained, none of that good stuff. So, reloading, you have to reload each bullet individually, and you like your revolver, your shotgun. You have to basically stand still to use it properly. That's all great positive because you shouldn't be this badass, especially in a horror game. Horror games should always be on the back foot, never be on the front foot. Other video games, most shooters, the idea is that you're always on the front foot. Also, crafting. It's also a big thing because your character is an engineer, so be able to craft tools to help her. This game's also the one I got myself in trouble with because I decided, because I played Bioshock on hard, I'm playing all my games on hard, even games I haven't played before, like Alien Isolations. So learning on the fly is one of the things that I had to do. That's why I had several death things where I'm like, I don't know what's the best way of getting through this. I really also didn't have that much trouble in the overall locking of the game. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. I'm talking to myself. As much as I have gotten trapped in the past and stuff. Oh yeah, do I have to talk? Oh, I have to talk to this guy. In the game, I never got stuck. So I had good things. There's fun characters. But when it comes down to like the game being long, so the game's great pacing up to the point where you got rid of the alien. That's when the game's pacing kind of changes. And it's an general easy fix one could do with that is, so you got rid of the alien, you come back, you have the robots be all stupid, as you should. You get down to the core, You learn that Willie Utani had bought the space station. All this is spoiler. I guess I should say that, but I think I already said that this whole series will be spoilers. And then you kind of reset the thing. You don't go down, you don't find the extra aliens, you don't do any of that silliness. You just kind of reset the thing, and then you return. As you return, you go back to the lab. So this whole point, the alien shouldn't be there. No aliens. You should go back up to the medical lab to chase down the guy's ship, as you should. All that goes the same. After the explosion, you get back to the station, and you just go up to the tower. So at this point, we've probably cut about 45 minutes of the game. We go back to the tower, you set up, you send the project out, and then the alien that you release crashes back into the ship. That's how the alien gets back to the ship. And then you continue doing the whole run. There's just a bunch of little after that moments where you run back and forward. You know, you unlock this, then you run back to do this. Oh, now you gotta go back to that location, which is all not necessary. And the whole capture at the end, that whole section could have been removed. What I would have loved to see more is dealing with human survivors. Maybe I just played it wrong and didn't deal with them at all. Who knows? But I would love to have saw more human survival stuff. Like I say, when I played it on hard for the first time, which, if a game's done properly, you should have an easy, medium, and hard mode. Medium should be how the game wants to be played, so it should be difficult. Easy should be for people who just kind of want to do the story of the game, not actually wanting to be challenged, and hard's for those who played constantly. You should never be jumping into hard, though I'm an idiot, so I can't stop much of that. I realize I can skip cutscenes, being that I'm not actually playing the game. But I would have loved to see more interacting with people. I'd also love to see the alien have a cooldown. Maybe he does. Maybe, let's say I played on hard, where, you know, he kills people, or she, because they're hive thing, and those are almost always female. But they kill people, and then you have moments to do stuff. Oh, I was going the wrong way. I'm a silly goose. But yeah. But the ability to craft was a great idea. See, now you already have the horse set up. Get help. I also had, so horror games need, your whole point of a horror game, you need to be trying to escape the area. Because you are not, because in the sense of things, that's what you would be doing. If you're in a horror situation, leaving is the key. To do that, you need to add to the horror, you need to give people limited inventory. Obviously, if you can carry everything you need with you, it doesn't make the game worried for. So limited resources. Okay, that explodes. I can't remember how to play this game. Just played it not that long ago, and I can't remember. Oh, that's right. It was in here. Limited, maybe not limited saves, but saves in limited spots. It's like how you have to be at one of those points to save the game manually. That's always a key in horror, because then you gotta go back to, what am I gonna do? You know, if you die, why am I... Okay, thank you. What the hell? Excuse my language. But... Oh, and there I go, fallen. But having that type of fear where, oh, well, if I mess up, I fall back to wherever my last save was and have to do all that over again. makes you a little more hesitant to. Oh, wrong button. How? Oh wow, I can't remember how to play this game. There we go. Lights up. Wow, I am just pushing weird buttons. This is a leaning system? I just love how every time I touch this, do games, I learn something new every time. Boop. With the look of the game, the feel, you really have this kind of dystopia where you don't know what's going on. And shocking to me, the alien shows up much sooner than I expected the alien to show up when I first played. By the way, I'm going to get slaughtered because I cannot hear anything. No, no one's here. But I always felt like there should have been more human interactions than we got. And like I say, maybe I played this wrong because I was playing on hard and trying to learn how to play while not getting slaughtered, which I got slaughtered. And this is power up. I can open this door. There is some things like you constantly being betrayed by what, the marshal. You know, after the first the hell, that actually made noise. I was expecting it to make noise and I said ow. I'm out of my mind. I felt physical pain from a video game. I gotta go home, guys. I've lost my mind. Because there is things to come back to, like, I believe this one you need the welding torch. But I never felt like I needed to ever go back anywhere to go looking for supplies. That's just me. Maybe, like I say, maybe I played this wrong. I don't know. Tourist. Nah. Hello. I mean, are they expecting to actually see someone through the lights? I don't know. That's a dead end. But this whole beginning part led to a lot of, if you didn't know what Alien was, which who didn't know what Alien is, it could lead to a lot of, hey, look, a flare. What is going on? And all that good stuff. But there's a lot of replay value because there's things to explore. Again, never felt like I needed to. But maybe if I wanted to. Oh, can I play? Nope. Hey, look, this is open. Oh, it's just moving. Yeah, there's replay value so you can figure out what you need to get done. I'm just rambling onto myself. Oh, I did that. I always do that. Q is my back button. The controls are fine, unlike when I talked about Bioshock. The controls for Bioshock for PC is weird. These controls are perfectly fine. The lighting's good. It gives you plenty of weapons, even though the alien doesn't get really killed by weapons. There's things you can kill. You could literally clear out areas. I don't know, maybe they gave us too much weapons. I'm over here. I don't know where over here is, but... Oh, okay, I'm going the right way. But... Because I really never felt afraid to kill things, like I was be wasting my supplies. Understanding that you can't kill the big baddie, I don't bother using any of that supplies on the big baddie. But things you can kill, I never felt like, oh, I gotta hold back. Which is a good balance. Yeah, somebody ran. I think I missed them. Oh, there they go. I don't know why they're running. Where are they running from? I'm like the least threatening thing here. But the upgrading of ways to open the door locks being the main kind of thing you're trying to do in the game. Get those upgrades, you can explore more. It's a nice change of pace. Next to them giving you weapons, you really don't need weapons in this game. But this is it's a solid game. I would definitely play again. It's one of those games that I would put time in between my playthroughs. That needs the... Oh, there goes my flare. Because it is a long game. And I can't get into here. Like this is the iron torch, which is something you'll have to come back to open these, the plasma stuff. But I never kind of went back because I never felt like I had to. That is one of the issues, is not feeling you have to go and do something. But yeah, this would have been, the Aspie is really great. Fuck the marshals, which you ain't wrong. Aspie was really great, especially if you were playing with somebody who was playing who didn't know anything about the Alien franchise, because you don't know what's going on. If you didn't know anything about the Aliens franchise, you wouldn't be expecting the alien unless you know, were one of the losers that, look at things, look at things before you buy them instead of just randomly giving your money to random people. Like a winner. Yeah, it's a very solid game. I really don't have much. Oddly enough, I thought I would have much more to say about Alien Isolation. It's a game that could have some improvements. Having you deal more with the fractions. And maybe choices you make in this part where you still have, when you have the alien hunting you down, could affect the second half. Who you're working with, who you're not working with, who's trying to kill you. Because basically the humans become insignificant as soon as they become somewhat of a threat. As soon as a threat is made, as soon as the alien appears, the human factions are just not of any value. They just don't use them right. Not that they needed to. The alien's more than enough to handle anything that you need. And I can't believe I don't have much to say about this. I was expecting me to be going on and on and on. Now I'm like, well... I'm going to see if there's something over here. But yeah, the whole idea, because that's where a lot of what horror things do wrong, is that they make you the main character a main character of a video game. Yes, Ripley survives a lot, but Ripley can easily be killed. She is not a very good fighter. Takes forever to reload guns. It takes forever to aim. And she literally has to stand still to aim properly. Get any type of accurate shots. She is not a, oh, I'm going to go out there and Rambo it. Which is good. That's how horror games should be. I swear I pushed that before. Okay, cutscene. But yeah, this introduction would probably be much better if there wasn't the knowledge of, if people didn't know about anything, because it could be, well, what happened? Why are the humans fighting? Why do they want to fuck the marshal? I mean, he's not my type, but I guess he's somebody's type. But being that almost, I don't know people who don't know the Alien franchise. Even if they've never seen the films, they know the Alien franchise. Can I come with you guys? Nope. I was just saying of how far you could get to that. It is the whole, well, who's right, who's wrong, what's going on. Oh my god, he takes forever. Hello. Oh. But yeah, once you got to the cave and you had to deal with the face huggers, maybe one or two face huggers would have been fine, but once you got to the cave and there's multiple aliens and all that, it just kind of gets tedious. That could just be fatigue, because like I say, the game goes on a little bit longer than I would have liked. But it's still a solid game. The alien doesn't become less and scary as the game goes on, or dangerous. I mean, everything gets less scary the more you see it, but it doesn't get less dangerous. I'm really shocked. I thought I would have more to say about Alien Isolation. I mean, it's a solid, you're playing through a linear horror game. I say linear as in you have point A to point B. There's things you can do in between, but it's solid at that. It's not bad at what it does, what it's supposed to be. It is what it is. And even though the big, my complaint and others is probably, oh, it's a little long, it doesn't take from the game. It's not like, oh, it's a little long. Can I just like, if I come over here, will you guys shoot me? Nope. Oh, yes. I will walk away. You win. But Axel's a really good kind of helper. Give you kind of the tutorial basic. Fighting things is not good. Like this whole scene is about not fighting things. Well, that's always nice that, the tutorial of it isn't so much a tutorial and more of a, are you gonna go? Thank you. Oh man, it's more kind of part of the gameplay, because this is what basically, as long as he's alive, you're basically in the tutorial. You need to find alternative routes, gather supplies. Basically, while he's alive, you're in the tutorial of the game. And I always like it when the tutorial is not a, well, here's the tutorial, and now you're, here's the tutorial, and now you're playing the game. It's the tutorial is the game. Well, being that I have basically ran out of things to say, because I never plan out anything in my life, I'm gonna call it. Thank you for watching. If you like and subscribe. If you didn't like and subscribe. Let me know how wrong I am about everything I've just said in the comments, and have a wonderful time. Bye bye.